I met these guys, Tony and Matt, on Xbox actually, and we started jamming together around like 2008, 2007. So we've known each other for a while. We originally started playing in like a metalcore band called Pond Steeple, and that's just kind of like no name. It's okay. We broke up, so it's okay. We can make fun.
They didn't really like me. So
well,
they said,
I originally thought we don't want these guys.
Yeah, just say how you got in.
And like we originally just got through the hardcore scene, just trying to get on shows, and we had like friends that are already part of the scene, and they kind of helped us be introduced to it, right? An old band called Vital Means. I was kind of introduced as a keyboardist / blade player, I want to say, and they helped us a lot with shows. So that's kind of our introduction to the hardcore scene. No, I don't know specifics. No. Milton.
Yeah, no, I just always listen to like hard music through my parents. Like it was the Zeppelin, that was like hard in the day.
Back in
And
the
then listen to a lot of like Silver Steven shit. At the time, that was hard.
That was a hard one.
So
Progressed there.
my whole life.
What were you jamming? I don't know. My dad brought me to Spies Icon show. Just went on from there.
I know that about your grandson.
Since Spies Icon.
No.
It used to be like good because like there's a lot of like turnouts at shows and everything. And, like everyone knew everyone, right? And now it's just like there's like almost a barrier between music genres. It's not like the show we're currently playing where it's like you could be a pop rock band or like a classic rock band and like get away with having a hardcore band on. So
There's not a whole lot of camaraderie between bands and stuff. Kind of everyone like fends for himself.
Yeah, it's not like back in the day where it's like there's a lot of promotion on other pages about the bands that they're playing with. It's like really just promote yourself and try to strive to get better and bigger without like worrying about the other bands that you're playing with. So that's great. Yeah, and that's why it's hard to get along with some of the people in the scene right now, just because it's all kind of like selfish, technically self. And like I'm not on the right ground to say that like we're not selfish at all. We do it too. Like this is not just like us trying to think about other bands. Like we're terrible human beings. So there's definitely something that needs to happen. It's cutthroat. It's cutthroat. Yeah.
It's original and it's not the idea of not being mainstream. Like
we're just like him.
I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I don't want to be on much music.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
This is the ideology that like mainstream music is like there's constraints, and it's like you have a certain sound, you have a certain image, like just like playing local hardcore music. I don't think it's like just the way you want, write the lyrics know what you want, write the music how you want to write it. You don't have anyone telling you exactly how you
don't have a producer sitting there in the studio telling you that oh, you gotta do it this way.
Yeah, it's like
total freedom of
It's like
expression.
you can't write about that stuff because it's too, say like emotional or it's too, like trauma. You can't like
Everyone wants everyone to sing.
Like honestly, like just like writing lyrics, it's just like there's no doorway I can't open just because of the music saying I can't go to that section of the music. So that's what really draws it for me. I wouldn't want to play any different music just because of that. Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of different stuff, right? Actually,
There's like positive hardcore, and it's like, yeah, life, straight edge. And then there's other hardcore, and it's like I'm fucking angry. Like,
I've heard everyone.
Yeah.
It depends like exactly like what scene you're in.
Yeah, well, like I like some like angry bands, just that.
Yeah, there's some bands that they treat themselves as a Christian band or like a positive band, right? So they're trying to like get everyone not saying like hugging each other and kissing each other. It's like they want to like everyone to talk to them, like and stuff. But then there's some bands that just show up the shows and they literally just want to hurt people, and like the people that are fans of them just want to hurt people. And like that's their scene, and I respect that.
And it's scary.
It is scary. That they go and they hit people because they want to hit people.
We just try not to confine ourselves to that, though.
Yeah.
That gets boring.
It's
Every single song you have is mad.
we don't want to like
We're not angry people.
we don't write music to fit into a certain scene. We just write music because
That's how we feel on that certain day.
Yeah, it's whatever we're feeling at the time.
It was fun as fuck recording.
Yeah, like it's the most fun I've ever had, like musically, just like recording something. Just like of all the bands I've been through and all the recordings, like it's honestly exactly what I want to do with music, and it's like exactly the kind of emotion and kind of like.
And it, like we've all recorded albums before, and like, you know, you hear an album after you record it, and like you're like, oh, I could have done this better, I could have done that better.
It's like,
I hear this album, and I'm like, this is like perfect.
this is exactly what we want to do. And like, honestly, the amount of feedback that we've gotten is just like crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. It's not exactly what we expected, and it's like, it's good to hear. You know, all the hard work, all the effort we put into it. It's good to hear, you know, that kind of feedback.
Yeah, like I honestly read the guitar. He wrote like a couple songs too. We just kind of come together.
It's like we all come together and kind of just brainstorm, and it's like sometimes we'll just play like really instruments and shit, like whole set together.
I think like 2 of the songs on the album we wrote in like an hour.
Yeah, we were literally just playing music, and then like, you know, it just happened. We were like, okay, we can keep that part, like some vocals over it.
Sometimes we read by ourselves and come together. But
Yeah.
just like jam.
It's crazy. Can't explain it.
It's nice that we can get together and just jam and actually have something that's meaningful.
Yeah. We all have like different interpretations of it, but like when I was originally writing it, I wanted to do a kind of concept album. That's like something I've never gotten to be a part of. It's always been like mix and match of what the songs are about. So like to actually portray a whole story like through an album is like absolutely amazing. Like I got to talk about like, you know, just family structure and relationships and just like, you know, everything that I just want to talk about like in an album, and like, you know, to actually portray a story that like could potentially happen in my life, that could happen, that was already happening in my life. It's just like, I'm glad the feedback that I got off of that, I let out everything that I had emotionally, and you know, got positive feedback from it.
You know, everything worked out too for her because I'd start writing a song and tell him what it was about, and it was exactly what he wanted it to be, and I didn't even know. So I think
There was a common emotion
yeah,
in every song.
I think timing was just perfect. We all went through like that bad stuff at one time.
Most of the songs had to do with like marriage and just like family structure, and we were all going through like hard times with families and stuff. So we gotta let a lot out. Tremendously, like I can't even describe.
We used to just like take one part of a song, another part of a song, put together.
And then
But
see
now
if it
everything like flows.
And it was like literally like whatever band we're listening to. It's like I want to have a breakdown like that. I want to like, you know, have.
I want to have that sound now. It's
Yeah.
we have our own for
And now it's like, you know, we still gain influence. Like we never stop gaining influence, but it's just like, you know, you don't want to be that band. You want to stand on your own, right?
It's hard too because
And it's-
you listen to
yeah.
that band every day. So
And, like,
like
if you-
subconsciously you write like that.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to stick to your own, you know, music-wise. Like, you know, you get that feeling.
It's nice when people come up and say you sound like this band.
Yeah,
you sound like that
it's
band."
good when
Say,
it's just like you guys are solid, you're doing your own sound, and, you know, you feel that, like you feel the honesty.
it wasn't that hard to be honest.
I don't think there was a challenge at all. Like it literally all came out
Yeah, surprisingly.
without any resistance. Like we just like every song, and then
I think it took us like a month to write it without even trying. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we can.
I think we wrote a song and then we just kind of played with it for a good month and just to see if we liked it after a good month.
And it was like, it was such a good time to record it too, because it was right after our lineup change. We had our guitar player Chris Boulanger and our drummer Alex down and actually used for personal use. And we got Chris, who originally recorded our first EP, Songs from Home. And we just like, we knew that we had to have him on drums, right? Because he knew the song.
because he's so good.
He understood exactly like what we were coming from. So like having him in the band kind of just like made it like fit. So
Yeah. And then we got a buddy over there. The guy hiding.
he fills in whenever you know he wants. He's like he's part of the band.
He even writes songs now.
Yeah, like he's writing with us, and it's honestly it's just like everything's coming together, and it's like I've never felt happier about being in a band. Just like
Touche.
Yeah, Touche, Amore, Lattice Butte.
Yeah, it's become the T.
Yeah, lately
A
anyways.
lot of deep, dark, meaningful, emotional.
You just want to write something like that with
Color, Kanye West, Jay-Z.
Exactly. Because honestly, it just changed over the years. The musical influences that we've all had. And it's like, we finally like, you know, just have like the certain genres that we want to listen to and you know, being influenced by. It's cool that we can all agree on this other band that we like.
Yeah. Just have fun, I guess.
Have fun.
Honestly,
Have fun.
don't write based on like, you know, trying to meet the mainstream eye. Don't write just because you want to be cool. Just you want to be noticed by someone. Honestly,
Just 'cause you wanna be
write,
a band, yeah.
just find like a group of friends that you just want to just write music with, and honestly, just have a blast, because that's all it's all about. You don't want to like, we're not here to make money, we're not here to like look cool, we're just friends that just want to play music together.
Don't take it seriously either. Like, fuck.
Like, don't, yeah,
You're not
like,
gonna
honestly,
be famous overnight.
don't beat yourself up. If you're like not getting shows or like you're not getting the feedback you want, honestly, just keep going at it, because eventually you're gonna break through the barriers. And you're
People don't like
become a band.
you to like
And if one person
manufacture.
is stuck, take it. Don't take it to heart.
No, people don't want you to like manufacture a sound for their ears. Like people like it when you're genuine and like you play it from the heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People don't mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're being a family now. I don't know, even like every band thinks they're like gonna get shows just like take off and like we're still playing shows where there's like yeah, it's just fun I guess.
And it's, yeah, that's all that happens. Yeah. I don't care if it's one person.
We literally play in front of like a handful of people, and like
Most of
I've
them
had
are
the most
in
fun
the
I've had like in a while, so that says it all.
Well, we have a whole bunch of shows that aren't in London, which is awesome.
We have
Like a tour. I think it's 5 days, so I guess.
it's a yeah, we have a lot of like shows just like out of town, and like we have that tour in April that we're gonna be going around Montreal and stuff, which is a pretty blast.
We have,
Never been on like an actual tour. Like,
We have a pretty good London show too coming up.
yeah, we just got announced for a show with my next fire.
Yeah, Brandon needs shows on that.
So next step is like literally just playing shows and hanging out.
Writing more music.
Band stuff.
Yeah, just like doing things. We actually like to thank like anyone who's helped us, like Simon. I don't know. He recorded our EP, and then just like promoters that are still trying to do like Brandon Eady.
Siegfried, he mastered the shit.
Siegfried Mine, is that his name?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and then
Mix the shit out of it.
Brandon Eady, because he's still trying to do shows. He's doing a great job.
Oh, yeah.
We had help with Connor Atkinson.
Yeah, Connor, we want to thank Connor Axon for the tour Jade Snake booked for us.
I don't know, anyone's still trying because there's not that many.
Our friends and Liam Dagger have just been like supporting us all the way. Honestly, supporting us, or you're new to us, like thank you for even like considering us and like listening to us, like
Watching us.
watching us, like seeing us, even just like, oh, I missed your set, but you guys are kind of nice. Like that's awesome. Like literally talk to us about anything. We're always open.